Picture yourself 10 years from now. If you set aside 5,000 pesos per month 10 years ago without investing it, you would easily have 600,000 pesos today. Today, you're looking forward to your new car, new house, or a dream vacation. Because of inflation, your purchasing power for that 600,000 pesos would actually be worth a lot less today. But if you invested your money in a mutual fund, not only would you have maintained your money's purchasing power, your money would be worth more today. For information, visit the FAMI website.
Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome to First Metro Assets FAMI Three Kings. I'm Isa from First Metro Asset and this afternoon we will be receiving the gift of financial freedom. Alam ko marami sa inyo ang ready na to conquer 2021 and what an exciting way to start the year, right? By knowing what financial freedom is. This afternoon, nakakatuwa po kasi magkakaroon tayo ng isang fun and engaging learning session with someone na alam ko po kilalang-kilala nyo. So, a topic that is close to our heart and a topic that we all want to know about. Is it possible to really achieve financial freedom? And ano nga ba ang financial freedom na sinasabi natin? So, if you are all ready to do that, make sure that you comment below yung inyong pangalan and where you're from kasi we want, of course, to know kung sino-sino po yung mga nanonood sa atin this afternoon. And everyone, hindi na ako magpapatumpik-tumpik pa because we know that you are all excited to hear from him. And also, don't forget that after this one, we're gonna answer some questions, pre-chosen questions who will receive prizes. And lahat po yan i-announce natin right after our session. So again, we're welcoming you to Family Tree Kings Episode 3, How to Achieve Financial Freedom. This afternoon, we have a well-known wealth coach teaching Filipinos to become wealthy and debt-free. He also helps Filipinos to save, budget, get out of debt, and invest. A radio and TV personality, a best-selling author who has sold over 1 million copies and wrote 14 best-selling books. Some, for sure, nabasa niyo na rin. A keynote speaker, a virtual wealth coach, a columnist, and a social media influencer with over 4 million followers across different platforms. Everyone, this afternoon, we have Mr. Chink Positive himself, Chinkee Tan.
Yes! Come on! Can you feel 2021? Ladies and gentlemen, maraming salamat. Thank you very much, Ma'am Isa, for the generous introduction. Kailan lagyan naman natin ng energy, di ba? Oo, siyempre naman, para masaya naman po ang ating presentation ngayon. Kamusta na, Ma'am Isa? Kamusta na po? How are you doing?
Very excited at talaga namang to have or to host with you this one. Talagang excited ako sa magiging aral para sa ating mga audience and for sure, they also excited to receive this gift of financial freedom na inyo pong ihahandog later on. So Sir Chinkee, ayoko masyadong spoil dahil alam ko nandito sila for you as well. So, hahayaan ko na po kayo to do this live. And
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Isa. Thank you very much, family. Okay, I just like to say hi to David Kukok, at the same time, Chicken, at the same time, kay May, kay Love, kay Agad, kay David, kay Marilyn, kay Jen Diaz, Chicken. Okay, please also tell us, where are you from? Hi, Wilma Asuncion. Daghan salamat. Thank you very much, mga kabalo. Lalo na mga taga Visayas at Mindanao. Thank you kaayo sa imong pag-abot sa adlaw na ito. Thank you very much, Love. Agad. Oh, kamusta na? Ingrid Kus. Okay, please type in. I want to make this more interactive. So if you're from another country or from another place, please also state where are you from. Hi, Ansherry. Ansherina from Cavite. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. And I'm pretty excited. I want you to take down some good notes. Nikki Monson. Kilala ko ba tong si Nikki? Mukhang pamilyar tong pangalan na ito. Oo, Maureen. Uy, alam mo, She, kailangan ko na magpalit siguro ng ano. Hindi na pwede ako Chink Positive. O ayaw kasi maging positive sa COVID. Dapat Chink Negative na ngayon. Dati positive is good pero right now positive is not good anymore. Kaya nga I think I need to change my brand to Chink Negative already. What do you think? Hi Jay from Saudi Arabia, May from Hong Kong. Amkoy. Oo, thank you very much for tuning in. So, right now, wag na natin patagalin. We're going to talk about financial freedom. Sino sa inyo dire? Who among you wants to experience financial freedom? Weng, do you want to experience? May Basilio, thank you. So right now, a lot of people, let's be honest, no, with the financial situation, many people worry about money, they're stressed from lack of cash flow, or probably yung sinasabi na financial freedom ba? More money and more time is just like a dream. Di ba? Alam mo, sa totoo lang, marami sa atin talagang gustong yumaman. Di ba? Alam mo, maganda yung ano sino sa inyo gusto nyo dumating isang araw na talagang every single day may 100,000 pesos na pumapasok sa ATM mo based on your investment. Oh, di ba, bongga? 100,000 pesos. Income, ha? Income, sabi ni Geraldine. O si Geraldine, me daw, me. Ako rin, oo, sana all. Sana all. Na may pumapasok na 100,000 pesos income per day sa investment pa lang. So that we can really enjoy the time, di ba? Love, agad. No? We want to enjoy our time talaga. And alam nyo, the right to financial freedom is to, for me, is to be worry-free from financial stress. I do believe it is a right for each and everyone to have the right of what? Education, the right to eat, the right to live. Di ba? Ang din na natin sinasabi yung malaking bahay, yung maraming sasakyan. Ang sinasabi natin, right of education. Di ba? Makapag-aral lang. Makakain ng 3 beses ang araw. Tapos magkaroon ng magandang simpleng tirahan, and then also the right for health, di ba? These are all rights, these are not privileges. Right po to, karapatan po to lahat. So lahat po tayo meron tayong ganung dream. However, the dream sometimes becomes a nightmare. Bakit po? Kasi nga ang reality lack of income. Reality, utang. Oo, sino sa inyo dito ang may mga utang? Taas sa mga kamay at aminin. Diba? And then not only the lack of income and being in debt, also sometimes you make some bad decision, you make some bad investment. Instead of making money, you lose money. Lalo na mga kababayan natin, mga OFW na nakikinig po ngayon. Diba? So right now, ito lang po ang session. Okay, for this session, what is my goal? To help you, number 1, to show you the right path to financial freedom. That's number 1. Number 2, to help you to be worry-free from financial stress. Sino sa inyo gusto matanggal ng financial stress? O parang wala na kayong problema sa inyong pera, and then also to make money. Ito yung pinaka-best. To make money work for you instead of you working for money. Diba? Yan ang pinakamaganda. Parati sinasabi ng tao, sana all. Sabi ni Jen Diaz, sana all. De, alam mo, mas maganda talaga na umabot tayo sa ganun. So right now, in order for us to achieve that, itong financial freedom na ito, I'd like to share with you the 4 R's. Everybody say 4 R's, okay? When you talk about the 4 R's, kailangan malaman po natin ang ating financial roadmap. We're calling it a financial roadmap. When you talk about financial roadmap, is from your point A up to point Z. So, just like a Waze, di ba? Pag may Waze ka, kailangan i-input mo muna yung destination na pupuntahan mo and puput mo yung location. Location and destination. You got to know where you are in order for you to go to the place where you want to be. If you don't put your destination, hindi magtutuloy ang Waze. And ganun din, Jen and Agad. Kung hindi mo naman nilagay yung iyong destination, hindi niya alam kung saan yung point of origin mo. So right now, ito po yung 4 R's na isusulat po natin muna. Number 1 is repair. Number 2, rebuild. Number 3, reinvent. And number 4, restore. I want you to write it down right now. Repair, rebuild, okay, reinvent, and restore. Ito yung 4. I want you to type in right now. So first stage is repair, second is rebuild, third is reinvent, and fourth is restore. I'm typing it in right now sa Facebook right now. So right now, okay, anong dapat ang i-repair natin, ladies and gentlemen? What we need to repair are what we call as financial mindsets. Let's look at our financial mindsets. When you talk about financial mindsets, ladies and gentlemen, mindset is so powerful, it can affect the way you think, it can affect the way you feel, it can affect the way you make your decision, it can change the destiny of your life. To prove to you that mindset is so powerful, kung ano yung iniisip mo, yan ang mararamdaman mo. Kung ano mararamdaman mo, yan ang gagawin mo. Okay, talking about that. Ano yung mga financial mindsets that makes us poor? Number one, parating complain natin, kulang ang income. Narinig nyo na yun na sinasabi, ay kulang ang income ko kulang ang sweldo. Oo. Alam mo, sa totoo lang the problem is not your income. The problem is the person who's handling the income. Let me prove it to you. May, Jay, and FAMI family. I want you to answer me this honestly. Naalala niyo yung pinakaunan yung sweldo? Naalala niyo yung pinakaunan yung sweldo? Oo, gamay o daghan? Oo, gamay o daghan? May gamay, konti. Oo, daghan is marami. Oo. Lagyan muna tayo ng background music para hindi naman boring. Oo. 'Di ba? Dati ang income natin maliit. Oo. Ito yung himala. Nung maliit ang income na pagkakasya, minsan may sobra pa. Nung lumaki na yung income, nagkulang na, nagkautang pa. Oh. Tama o mali? Di ba nung dati, maliit lang sweldo? Oo, kasya. Pwede. Pero ngayon, nung lumaki na income, nagkulang na, nagkautang pa. Di ba, love? So, that proves my point. The problem is not the income. The problem is the person who's handling the income. So, wag natin sisihin ang problema, yung sweldo, yung kinikita. Sisihin natin yung taong humahawak ng pera. Diba sabi ni Joanne tama, tama, tama. Yung isa sabihin naman, tatamaan ka. Sa dami ng tama, tatamaan ka na. Tama? So, kaya let us not complain. Ito, at the end of the day, this is what I always tell people, Joanne Tan, no? It's not how much money you make, but how much you keep. Kahit 100,000 pesos. Oo. Kahit 100,000 pesos ang income mo, Joanne. Pero ang lifestyle mo, 120. Lubog ka sa utang, wala kang savings. Pero on the other side, kahit 20,000 lang ang income mo, 20. Pero ikaw naman, hindi ka nag-overspend, marunong ka mag-budget, marunong ka mag-save. So, you save 5,000 pesos per month, ang ginagasta mo lang 15,000. Alam mo mangyayari niyan? Mas mayaman ka pa kaysa sa mga taong kumikita ng 100,000. Di ba? What do I mean? Agad and Geraldine. Kasi ikaw mismo, di ba? 100,000 lubog sa utang. Yung isa 20, walang utang. Anong mas maganda? 100 na may utang, 20 na wala. Common sense will say 20 na wala. But many will prefer, ladies and gentlemen, Jay, I don't know if you agree with this statement, many will prefer na 100,000 na may utang kaysa 20 na wala. Bakit naman, Chinkee, na gano'n ang preference nila? Kasi with 100,000, mas marami ka mabibili. Diba? And then we have the tendency talaga to compare ourselves with others. Ang hilig natin mag-complain. Diba? Ito pa minsan mga natin. Buti pa sila. Ang gaganda ng mga sasakyan. Hindi katulad ko. Nagko-commute lang ako. Wow! Nalulungkot ka na, nagde-depress ka dahil nagko-commute ka. Oo. Marami nga may mga sasakyan, may mga motor. Ang unang tanong ko, bayad ba? Karamihan doon, utang. Diba? Buwan-buwan, na-stress paano magbabayad ng monthly amortization. May mga iba, bumibili ng Toyota Innova, tapos uutangin. Dapat tawag sa sakyan niya, Toyota Innova. Sa taas ng plaka, di pa bayad, sa ilalim, hirap na hirap. Kaya Kaya mabuhay! Mabuhay ang mga taong mga walang utang. Oo. In other words, mabuhay ang mga patay. Kaya nga, please stop comparing yourself with other people. Alam mo, if you start comparing yourself with other people, there are only two negative things that will happen. Number one, you'll be proud because you're better off than others. Number two, you'll be sad and disappointed because others are better off than you. At the end of the day, you just need to ask yourself, did you do your best? Let's say you did your best, but your best wasn't good enough. So here we are back where we were before. Parang just once na, my friend. So number one, the problem is not the income, the problem is the attitude towards our income. So hindi po kulang ang income. Yung problema, yung taong humawak ng income. Number two, re-repair natin financial mindset natin. Have you ever heard people saying, wala akong pera eh. Wala akong pera. Wala akong puhunan. The reason why I'm poor because I don't have money. And let me tell you this. The reality is this. Money will not make more money. I will repeat. Kahit daghan ang imong kwarta, pag dili mo alam kung anong gagawin mo sa imong kwarta at kinabuhi, mauubos ang imong kwarta. Really prove it that money can never make money. O sige, let me prove it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let's say, may isang pobre. Yung talagang walang alam sa buhay. Bigyan mo ng 1 million pesos. Bigyan mo ng 1 million pesos. Balikan mo siya after 1 year. Ano status niya? Poor or rich? Come on, sagot kayo. Poor or rich? Chances are, alam mo, sabi ni Efren, oo. Jen, Geraldine, poor na ulit. Diba? Poor. Sabi nila, poor na ulit. O ngayon, tanggalin mo lahat ng kayamanan. O, ng ano, yung may-ari ng ano, the late ano, diba? The owner of Metro Bank. Oo, tanggalin mo lahat ng kanyang kayamanan, lahat ng kanyang businesses. O, pagbalik mo, anong status niya? Mayaman na ulit. That only proves what? Even you have all the money in the world, ladies and gentlemen, but if you do not know how to grow your money, maubos ang imong kwarta. Kaya nga ang solusyon hindi pera. Ang solusyon is think of ideas. Everybody say ideas. Dapat, ang focus natin this 2021, paano kikita? Anong gagawin ko? Saan ako mag-i-invest? Paano ako magne-negosyo? Dapat ideas ang iniisip po natin. Because money can never create money. It's ideas that can create money. That's the second mindset na kailangan natin i-repair. Third, may nagsasabi ba nito na, alam mo bakit kami broke? Kasi mahirap lang kami. Mahirap lang. We're broke. Mahirap lang kami. Alam mo, the problem is hindi ka lang mahirap. Ang problem is your attitude. Your way of thinking is the what that's making you poor. Yung way of thinking mo. My friends, never ever say na mahirap ka lang. Mahirap lang kami. No. Look at me. Hindi ka mahirap. Mahirap lang ang sitwasyon mo. Pero ang pagkatao mo, hindi mahirap. Bakit? Kasi yung oras nagkapera ka na, Ruth, Mayan, Agad, Cesar, once you have money, hindi ka na mahirap. Tama? Once you have 1 million pesos a month, hindi ka na mahirap. Mayaman ka na. So, hindi mo pwede sabihin, mahirap ka. Mahirap lang ang sitwasyon mo. At dapat, hopeful tayo, ladies and gentlemen. Darating ang panahon, wala ka ng problema sa pera. Darating ang panahon, lahat ng bibilin mo, mabibili mo na. Darating ang panahon, di ba? Educational fund ng anak mo, wala ka ng problema. Darating ang panahon, bibili ka ng sasakyan, cash. Darating ang panahon, pupunta ka sa restaurant o orderin mo kahit ang gusto mong orderin. Hindi ka na dahil tumitingin sa presyo. Darating yung panahon na yan. So I want you to be hopeful. So first things first, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become financially free, it starts in your way of thinking. Kailangan na ma-repair ang way of thinking mo. Mga friendship, akong nega pa kayo this 2021. Maniwala kayo. No amount of money can make you become successful. You cannot be successful with a negative attitude. You cannot succeed with a negative mindset. You cannot be positive with a negative way of thinking. Agree? So first, kailangan check nyo muna yung mindset nyo. Kailangan ma-repair muna natin yan. So once na-repair na natin yung way of thinking natin, let's go to next R. The next R is what? Rebuild. Everybody say rebuild. When you talk about rebuilding, on how we can start rebuilding our finances. O how can you restart? Paano ba natin i-rebuild? Kasi may mga iba kailangan mag-rebuild just like nangyari. Diba pagka nagkakaroon tayo ng storms sa buhay, minsan nasisira ang bahay, nagkakaroon ng leak. So pag nagkaroon ng leak, ano kailangan? I-repair mo. Pag hindi mo ni-repair yung leak, what will happen? It will continue to destroy the house. And the house sooner or later will become worthless. Kasi nga, hindi mo inayos. And likewise, we got to start rebuilding our finances. When you start rebuilding your finances, ano kailangan po natin gawin? Number one, kailangan po natin i-identify ways on how to cut down our expenses. Kailangan po natin i-cut down ang ating mga expenses. That's how to rebuild our finances. Kasi ang kadalasan na ginagawa, May, Cesar, is this. Pagkapos ang pera, anong unang default? Utang. Mali yun. Kasi pag nangutang ka, bayad ka ng interest. Pag nangutang ka, may stress ka. So normally, paano mo mababayaran yung unang utang mo? Mangungutang ka ulit para pambayad ng utang. Umiikot lang siya. The correct way, the second way, most people do, pagkakapos ang income in terms of rebuilding o nawala ng work, humina negosyo, kung hindi nangungutang, pangalawa, sideline. They want to earn more. Alam mo, mali rin yun. That's a wrong decision. What do I mean? Ito lang for you to better appreciate. Let's say, if this glass is full siya. May crack dito. May crack. Pag may crack dito, anong unang gagawin ko? What do you think should I do? Even if I continue to pour more water, lagay ako na lagay ng tubig, alam mo mangyari? Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang tagas dito. So, ang solution, hindi dagdag. Ang solution, takpan, tapalan. Find the hole and what? And try to patch the hole. So, if you keep on pouring water, how does this relate with finances? Number one, utang ka ng utang. Sige, continuous ang utang mo. Pag continuous utang, continuous tagas. Okay, sideline. Okay, overtime. Okay, racket. O sige, dagdag. Pero lumalabas ulit dito kasi may tagas. So, ang solusyon, hindi dagdag income. Ang solusyon, bawas gastos. So, identify ways to cut down our expenses. That's very important. Kasi ito lang once you cut down your expenses, you're going to save more money. You're saving more money. Example lang. Ito. If there's one thing that this COVID really taught us, ladies and gentlemen, di ba? Even if you're from abroad, for almost 10 months, we never ate out, hardly ate out, never purchased a brand new pair of clothes, shoes, upgraded our gadgets, and it's a miracle. We're still alive. Buhay pa tayo. This year. Okay, I don't know if you realize this. Most of us, we weren't able to travel because we're not allowed to travel. So magkano na yung na-save mo? Na-save na pera for your travel fund? Kung solo ka siguro 50 to 100K. Pag family siguro mga 500,000 to 1 million pesos. So what does it mean, ladies and gentlemen, the FAMI family? Look at me. Money not spent is money earned. I will repeat. Money not spent is money earned. Ang perang dili mo ginasta o nagasta o nagastos ay perang dagdag kita mo. So yun, di ba? Ngayon nga, ang laki ng savings ko. Di ba? Alam mo, if there's only one thing that I'm really thankful for COVID, no? Na hindi kami nakapag-travel this year. Ay, nako, ang laki talaga ng savings ko. So, nagigets mo yun, love. So, ang diskarte natin, when you rebuild your finances, hindi utang. Hindi dagdag income. Bawas gastos muna. Now, so, first stage, repair. Repair our mindset. Second stage, rebuild tayo ng finances. So in other words, kaya ba natin mag-ipon? Kaya ba natin mag-ipon? Yes. Alam mo, simple lang eh. Kung gusto, gagawa ng paraan. Kung ayaw, maraming dahilan. If there's a will, there's a car. Wheels car. Huh? Kaya may Chris, don't give me an excuse. Ay, wala akong pera eh. Hindi ako makasave. Hindi ako maka-invest. Ay, nako. Kaya nga eh, alam mo, it's all about the attitude. Attitude talaga. It's your way of thinking. Jen, sabi ni Jen, kaya. Sabi ni Cesar, agree. Sabi ni Marilyn, yes. Kasi what I'm telling you is true. Hindi naman tayo kailangan magbolahan pa dito. So number 1, okay, Yang, Esteban, Mean, uy, share nyo naman tong yung pinapanood, sayang, oh. Diba? You're getting free education from a FAMI right now. So first is repair, second is rebuild. So na-repair mo na, na-rebuild mo na, nagre-rebuild ka na. Third, ito na, reinvent. Reinvent ka na, the next stage. So when you say reinvent, because of so many things happened in last 2020, starting March, talagang kailangan natin, nawala ng mag-work, nawalan ng sales, nawalan ng business, nagsara because of the lockdown. So what do we need to do? Adjust and adapt to the new norm. Adjust and adapt. Why should we adjust and adapt, ladies and gentlemen? Because of change. Why should we change? Because the only thing that is permanent in this world is what? Change. Right? Do you agree? The world is changing so fast. Let's talk about the telecommunication. In the 1960s, the telephone was introduced. 70s, lumabas ang fax machine. 80s, lumabas ang pager. 90s, lumabas ang cellphone. 2000, VoIP. 21st century, social media. Question, sino pa sa inyo, ngayon, hanggang ngayon, gumagamit pa kayo ng pager? Kung meron pa sa inyo gumagamit ng pager, congratulations. Ikaw na lang at yung tanging operator kayong dalawang nag-uusap. What killed the paging business? Text. When text was introduced, people don't believe. Sinabi nila, no. Fad lang yan. But you know what happened? It took over. Diba? Text was the king before. We're sending billions of texts. Many telco company were making so much money. Then what happened? Came social media. Messenger, Viber, diba, mga free text. Diba, mga free na. Ano nangyari sa texting? Wala, it died. Diba? It died a natural death. Wala na nang nagte-text, wala na nagbabayad ng piso kasi data na. Ganun po. Kaya nga telco companies used to make so much money. Can you recall? 1 minute 1 minute long distance, 70 pesos. Wow, grabe talaga. Pero ngayon, long distance call, do you pay? Wala na. Kasi nag-change na. So what am I trying to tell you? Ladies and gentlemen, ano mang business ang meron ka? Ano mang work na meron ka? Nagbago na. Let us not hope that things will go back to normal because it will not. No one can tell. Chinkee, may vaccine na daw . O sige. Una, may vaccine nga. Pag lumabas yung vaccine, magpapavaccinate ka ba? That's number 1. Number 2, will you have the audacity and the confidence to go out, to meet your clients, to eat, to shop, to do the way you think you used to do? Riyan, kahit kung na nagpabaksin ka na, gagawin mo ba yan? The answer is no. Karamihan po is going to be a wait-and-see attitude. Naka-wait and see yan. But the problem is this, if we are still on the wait-and-see attitude, what will happen? Maiiwanan tayo. We will become extinct because your competition are already changing. They're adapting. Especially if you're in sales. Your competition are selling online. If you are not, they can get your customers. Tama? Kaya nga, alam mo, ito lang mga friendship ang goal po natin ngayon this 2021, Ingrid, is not to survive, is not to provide. But our goal this 2021 is to thrive. Kailangan We must be able to reinvent ourselves to order for us to earn as at this time. Yan ang dapat ang goal na natin ngayon, this 2021. Do you all agree? Nako, mag-move on ka na. My friends, it's either you innovate or you evaporate. You do not change, you become extinct. So my challenge to you is this. Next question, how can you reinvent the way you work, the way you earn income right now? Paano ka magre-reinvent? Alam nyo, I'm really so thankful and grateful. 2020 was a good year for me. Why? Because I was able to reinvent ourselves already before the pandemic came. 8 years na kami naka-work from home. Why did I switch and reinvented our work from home? Because of the traffic situation. It's ridiculous. A normal employee will at least travel 2 hours to go to work, 2 hours going home. Not we're talking about 4 hours times 20 days. That's 80 hours divided by 24. That's 3 days in a month inside a car. Times 12 months, that's 1 month in a year. Imagine you traveling 1 month na walang babaan na sasakyan. That's wasted time. So, with that in mind, that was 8 years ago, I told my entire team, let us switch our business model to a work-from-home environment. You work from home, you deliver the output, you get paid. No output, no pay. Ganun kasimple lang. And truly enough, talagang nag-increase yung output namin. Let me ask you right now, sino ba sa inyo ngayon naka-work from home? Marami ba sa inyo naka-work from home? Di ba? May I speak to Iza. Iza, are you there? Iza, balik ka muna.
Yes, Sir Chinkee.
Oo, labas niyo muna kami sa screen. Wag lang yung slide. So kayo ba ay naka-work from home?
Yes, sir. 50%.
O 50%. O, so the point is, how are you adjusting and adapting to the work from home environment?
Sa umpisa, sir, mahirap. Pero on the end, medyo nakita natin yung positive side din.
Yeah, the question is, are you more productive right now?
Kontrolado yung time, and then with the mental health and so on, mukhang mas
Diba? At saka less stress, tama?
correct, sir.
Imagine mo, araw-araw ka papasok, and then with the fear, what if I contract the disease? And then not only that, I will bring it home to my family. You might as well will not be even enough to pay for my hospitalization bills. Tama?
Tama, Sir Chinkee.
And then right now, as a matter of fact, this is my how many meeting already? She, Ingrid, Efren, Sweetie. Before, nauubos ang oras ko sa travel time just to meet someone. Pero right now, I can do 4 or 5 meetings, even 7 meetings in a day. Di ba? So makikita po talaga natin, in other words, ladies and gentlemen, how can you reinvent right now yourself at this particular time for you to earn more, for you to work in this type of an environment? Why? I'm not trying to predict, no, I'm not a prophet of doom, but let me tell you this reality. This will take another 2 more years. Max, minimum, at least 1 year. 1 year for us to be able to reintegrate or probably to be able to adjust, because the last yung sa SARS, it took them almost 2 years and a half. Diba? The other one naman, yung nagkaroon ng pandemic, took them 3 years. So, para sa mga negosyante at nakikinig ngayon, lalo na nasa sales, nasa real estate, insurance, or let's say nasa financial advisor kayo, right now the goal is how can you be able to adjust and adapt. And last, not only work from home, last year my sales doubled. How did your sales double? Simple. We moved everything online already 3 years ago. 3 years ago, online webinar, naka-online, na kami, may online courses na rin ako. If you want to know more about how to invest, how to make your money grow, how to save, how to budget, meron na akong TV na tinatawag na ChinkTV.com. ChinkTV.com. This is the Netflix of financial education. Anything that you want to know about finances, how to invest in real estate, how to invest in mutual fund, how to invest in stock market, how to invest in property, lahat ng mga kailangan mo matutunan, nandun na. Paulit-ulit na. It's called ChinkTV.com. Our sales doubled last year. So I want to challenge you. Kung ikaw nag-iisip ka pa, huwag ka na mag-isip. Start reinventing yourself. So again, stage 1, prepare. Stage 2, rebuild. Stage 3, Reinvent. Let's go to stage 4, ladies and gentlemen. Ba't ayaw nyo ko ilabas sa sa screen? Oo, mas importante pa ba yung yung slide? Ilabas nyo naman ako paminsan-minsan sa screen. Oo naman. Parang kinahihiya nyo yung face ko. Kakapa-facial ko lang. At the same time, nagpaano ako, anong tawag dito? Yung yung Korean yung basta may face mask. Hi, sweetie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much sa mga comments mo. Let's go to number 4. Number 4, it's time for us to restore. Yan. When you talk about restoration, sige, nag-reinvent ka na. So you lose something. So how do you restore? Number 1, tip, pay off your debt. This 2021, I challenge everyone who's watching this right now. Family. Oo. Kailangan makalabas tayo sa utang. Kung naghihanap ka pa ng investment, mas maganda ba ilagay ko dito sa investment? The best investment that you can make is to get out of debt. Because I'm sure, if you're borrowing from someone, from a financial institution, you're paying more interest compared to the interest that you are going to receive if ever you invest. So that's number 1. Ang pinakaunang goal natin to restore our finances, makawala sa utang. Number 2, seek for higher promotion. This year, I will challenge you. Mag-isip ka. Think out of the box. Paano ako magpa-promote? Oo, paano ako ma-elevate? How can I be more productive this year sa work ko? Number 3, some of you might start a new career in order for you to restore. Do not be afraid. Ay, nako, this is the time of reinvention. This is the time for exploration. There's nothing to lose. Why? Because everyone is at the same page. Diba? Oliver Wilson from France. Bonjour. Miswa. And Sweetie from Cotabato. Maayong hapon sa imong tanan. Daghang salamat sa imong pag-abot sa adlaw na ito. Okay? Or number 4, ang pwede nyo gawin, start a new business. Yan ang pinakamaganda. Mag-start kayo ng panibagong negosyo this year para ma-restore nyo lahat na nawala sa inyo. Believe me, if your business closed down because of this pandemic, there's a reason, there's a purpose. The reason why sometimes God closes a door because He will open another window of opportunity. Never stop. You just chose a bad, probably nagkamali ka lang during that time. Kamali ka ng timing. Like for example, nasa travel industry ka, walang nagta-travel ngayon. Okay lang, stop mo. Close mo temporarily. But start a new career. Start a new business. Or if not, some of you should start what? To invest. This is the time to invest. Why? Because the market is down. When will you buy? When will you invest? You don't invest when the market is up. You invest when the market is down. Especially when you talk about mutual fund. Chinkee, ba't ako maglalabas ng pera ngayon sa mutual fund? Ang baba-baba. Yun nga. Tama ba yung sinasabi mo? Am I hearing it right? Kailan mo gusto bumili? Pag mataas na presyo o gusto mo mababa? Alam mo, pinaka-best na investors, mga kababaihan. Can I ask for a volunteer na kababaihan dito? Sige, si Isa ulit. Isa, are you there?
Yes, Sir Chinkee.
Kailan ka bibili? Pag may sale o wala?
Pag may sale.
Pag may sale. Ay ngayon, lahat ng investment naka-sale. Tama? Kasi nga mababa. Kaya nga mas maganda, maglabas ng pera ngayon. You catch them when they're down. You don't catch them when they're up. Kaya nga may kasabihan nga Alam mo, kung gusto mo maging wise investor, learn from Warren Buffett. Sinabi ni Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investor of the 21st century, sinabi niya, be greedy when people are afraid and be afraid when people are greedy. I will repeat. Be greedy when people are afraid. What does it mean? When people are scared, they're selling. So what do you need to do? You buy. Because people are so scared, the prices are low. But when people, are greedy, be very afraid. When the stock prices are up, when investment are up, diba, you should be scared. Why? Because it can go down. Kaya nga, alam mo, mga friendship, ask yourself, how can you restore whatever you lost? This is the time, especially, kaya nga, alam mo, para sa akin, mga friendship, mga taga-FAMI, always remember this, cash is king. When you have cash right now, you have the power to negotiate. You have the power to buy properties, mutual funds, investment, ang daming opportunities right now. So again, the 4 R's, ask yourself, nasa repair stage ka ba? Nasa rebuilding stage ka ba? Nasa reinvention stage ka ba? Nasa restoration stage ka ba? I want you to ask yourself right now. Can you please bring me back sa screen? Pakitanggal na. Okay, nasaan ka ba ngayon? Para malaman mo. If you ask me currently, ladies and gentlemen, nasa ano na ako? Nasa restoration. Nasa pampapalaki na ako. Diba? Pero may mga iba sa inyo, pakitype lang, nasa stage pa kayo? Nasa repair stage ba kayo? Nasa rebuilding stage? Nasa reinvention stage? Or nasa restoration stage? Diba? So that you will be able to determine your financial roadmap, and once you determine your financial roadmap, the good news is you will experience what we call as financial freedom. Yun! Jen Diaz, nasa restoration stage. Congratulations! Sino pa ba? Meron pa bang iba? Si Jen lang. Sabi ni Marilyn, sana all. Yung mga sana all ng sana all, umpisa na kayo. Si Wilma, wow, restoration na rin po. Good. Si Maruha, oo. Diba? At saka si Jen, restoration. So right now, I will open the floor for some question and answer. Let us, yes, please. Iza?
Thank you so much, Sir Chinkee. Napaka presentation, and talagang very in at kailangan na kailangan natin. I like what you mentioned when you said na if you want to become financially free, it starts with the right mindset and attitude. Kumbaga, rich mindset, positive mindset. No? Tunay ng Chink Positive. Kumbaga. Okay?
Oo, pero ang hirap na maging positive ngayon. Oo, wag lang sa COVID, di ba? Si Michael Aquino, rebuilding. Si May Caldosa, clearing all debts. Restoration now. Come on, yes! Exciting yan. Si Joanne, binigyan ako ng virtual clap. Mas maganda kung magbigay kayo, cash. Question and answer na tayo, Gian.
Sir Chinkee,
Isa. I'm sorry.
On the previous po natin, nagbigay tayo ng tanong sa ating mga audience. They can send in their questions. Bago pa po ito, Christmas Day pala pinad na namin. So we do one from Ivan, Philippines. Ang sabi niya dito, what are the first steps in order to achieve financial freedom? Is it possible for those having paycheck-to-paycheck situation?
Yeah. Again, as I mentioned, repair your mindset. Kasi it's so hard to fight in lives, Samael, if you are hopeless already. Diba? Kailangan mawala, you can lose everything in life. Do not lose hope. Mawala na lahat, wag ng pag-asa. Because he who has hope in the future has power in the present. When you don't have hope in the future, you don't have power in the present. Mahirap gumising pag wala ka ng pag-asa. Kaya kailangan talaga yung attitude mo na kahit na walang-wala ka, dapang-dapa ka, hindi, lalaban ako. Diba? Kesa, meron kang pera, pero hopeless ka na. Dahan-dahan mauubos ang pera mo. Pero kahit wala kang kapera-pera, pero punong-puno ka ng pag-asa, excited ka.
Gusto ko yon, Sir Chinkee.
Di ba?
Galing nga. Eto, Sir Chinkee, from Catherine Petronio. Hello po. Just want to know how a teacher like me who have loans can achieve financial freedom. Yun po, someday, wala na po akong maging madaming utang.
Number one, you have to stop going to London. Alam mo, London? Londito, Londoon. The first thing that you need to ask yourself, do you hate your situation already? Galit ka na ba sa sitwasyon mo? Why do I say that? Because what you hate in life, you will change. What you tolerate in life will never change. Ask yourself, are you sick and tired of that type of environment, that type of situation, naghahabol ka na, nagbabayad ka na ng interest, lahat ng binabayaran mo, mas mataas pa yung interest kesa sa principal. Yan ba yung buhay na gusto mo? Wilma, Samael, Joanne. Pag sinabi mo, no more, you must hate it. Because again, what you hate in life, you will change. What you tolerate in life will never change. Alam mo, one thing I hate in life, Iza, ladies and gentlemen, I hate being poor. I hate na wala akong pera. Iba talagang tingin sa'yo ng tao pag wala kang pera. Iba ang treatment sa'yo ng tao pag wala kang pera. Hindi nyo ba napapansin kung marami kang pera, marami kang friends and relatives? Pag wala ka ng pera, wala ka ng friends and relatives. In English, money is indeed very relative. The more money you have, the more relatives you have. No money, no relatives. Kaya nga, I hate that feeling. And I used to have no money. When I was age 12, I was broke and poor. My father lost his business. So, mahirap. Iba tingin sa'yo talaga ng tao and treatment sa'yo. And that's the reason why, Wilma and everyone who's watching, it has been my lifelong dream to become a millionaire before I reached the age of 35. I started my sales career at the age of 12, sold everything from pants, toilet paper, shoes, shirt, to cut the long story short. Before I reached the age of 30, 20 plus, I hit my first million. Kaya nga, I experience of having no money and I experience of having some money. Let me tell you this, having some money is better than no money. Kaya nga, I just want to encourage you talagang to immerse yourself this 2021 to learn more. Ang dapat i-increase natin hindi yung IQ, intelligent quotient. Ang increase natin ngayon na knowledge is FQ. Ano yung FQ? Financial quotient. Know how you can start, how you can rebuild, how you can rebound, how you can restore. Diba? Yun yung kailangan natin gawin this 2021.
I like that, sir. Thank you. And kahit po sa inyo, nandun yung mindset to get rich. Starts from that mindset. Sir, third, meron tayo dito. How do I know if I've reached financial freedom? It came from
Alam mo, that's a good question. Financial freedom is very subjective, very personal yan. Wala sa income yan. Don't ever say, if I make 1 million pesos a month, I'll be financially free. Okay. Maganda ba, Isa, na kumikita ka 1 million a month? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oo. Yes. Tama? Tama?
Yes.
Pero in reality, kahit kumikita ka ng 1 million a month, pero lifestyle mo, 1.5, negative ka. Tama?
Correct, sir.
O kumikita ka ng, let's say, ng 15,000 a month. 15. Pero lifestyle mo, 10K. 10K lang. Diba? Kontento ka na. Magsasaka ka o mangingisda ka. Kumikita ka ng 15,000 a month. Ang gastusin mo lang 10. Libre naman ng bahay. Libre naman pagkain. Nasa dagat. May ipon ka pang 5,000 a month. So, financially free na yun.
Much better yung assets, na mas malaki kasi yung liabilities.
Totoo yan eh. Let's talk about di ba? O ito, 1 million, 1.5 ang gastos, negative, walang ipon. Ikaw, 15,000 ang sweldo, 10 gastos, may 5,000 ka. Kung titignan ng accountant yan, sino yung positive? Yung 10,000 ay yung 15,000 compared to the 1 million. Pero in the eyes of the world, ang mayaman yung 1 million. Hindi naman alam ng tao, mayaman din siya sa utang. Kaya guys, ito lang don't be deceived. I encourage you, set your timeline kung kailan yung gusto mag-retire. Pag sinabi mo, I want to retire at the age of 45 or 50 and I want to enjoy my life, so be it. But you know what? What you need to do? You live within your means. Don't live the life that you cannot afford. Diba? Kahit na regular income mo lang, may passive income ka na ng mga 25 to 30,000, pwede ka na mag-retire. Pero kung gusto mo mag-travel ka, mag-enjoy ka, hindi pwede yung 25 to 30,000. So again, financial freedom is very personal and subjective.
Like that, Sir Chinkee. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Sir Chinkee, Yung isa po, would like to seek help on how can my husband and I get on the same page and reach financial freedom. Okay? From K. Ryan.
Okay, ang first, what you need to do is read my book. Happy Wife, Happy Life, Pera ni Mr. and Pera ni Mrs. Both of you must read and agree. If you don't agree, wala tayong pag-uusapan. The reason why people are going to war because they don't agree. Diba? Ba't may gera? Kasi hindi sila nag-agree. Pero pag nag-agree kayo, walang imposible. So first, every spending decision must be a corporate decision. Because if you spend your money according to your ways and plans, alam mo mangyayari niyan, wala. Hindi, gulo yan, gulo.
Sir Chinkee.
Hmm.
So it should be tandem, kumbaga, a team.
And then follow us at me and my wife, we have a program called Happy Wife, Happy Life sa Facebook, TikTok. Hanapin nyo na lang kami at saka YouTube, Happy Wife, Happy Life.
Thank you, Sir Chinkee. Last one before you leave, sir.
Ay, dami naman nagtatanong, last na. Oo, first talk of the year ko, pinaganahan pa ako. Hindi, joke lang. Sige.
Respond kasi niya, sir. From Aurelio Fernandez muna, sir. Ang may tanong is, I am a plain housewife and I want to achieve financial independence in 3 to 7 years. How do I start? Happy New Year.
Again, I think hindi ko na kailangan ulitin. No? Start with your attitude, with your money attitude. Check mo muna. Ano ba yung money mindset mo? Do you have a rich money mindset or a poor money mindset? If you have a poor money mindset, you have to switch. That's the reason why. Again, I'm not promoting, I hope you understand, guys. Ito lang naman, you coming to my seminar, reading my book will not make me rich. But if you learn and apply it in your life, it will make you rich. So number 1 talaga is education. Educate yourself so that you'll feel empowered. You'll feel more confident. That's number 1. Number 2, I suggest surround yourself with the right people. Kasi yung mga people around you can influence you. If yung kasama mo parating parating mga nagrereklamo, magrereklamo ka one day. Pag parating galit ang kausap mo, 'di ba? Parati kang angry, you'll become an angry bird one day, 'di ba? Kaya kailangan kausap mo yung mga positive na mga tao sa mindset, attitude, mga negosyante, yung mga mahilig mag-save, mag-invest. Yan ang dapat mong kausapin. And then number 3, aside from learning, surrounding yourself with the right people, start. Start an income opportunity. Start an investment opportunity. Start small, but think big. Diba? Kailangan, mali tayo mag-umpisa, pero kailangan mangarap tayong malaki.
Galing naman.
Oh, ito may question sa Facebook kung gusto mo basahin ko.
Tingnan, go sir. Meron
one last na lang to.
Sir.
Sabi ni Koro Koro, ang ganda ng name Koro Koro. Diba? Ako Kuro Kuro. What can be the positive advice for seasonal earners like family, etc.? And when they loan only their capital and then suddenly wipe out because of calamities. Alam mo, parang ladies and gentlemen, in the Philippines, we can never live a storm-free life. Dadaanan tayo na at least 20 typhoons. If you don't want storms, you should not live here. But we can live a storm-proof life. So the way to go around this is, kailangan, number 1, syempre, hindi natin alam kailan, kailangan protection. Protect mo yung yung investment mo. You ask the farmers, I do believe meron sila mga insurance dapat 'di ba? For mga calamities. Bakit? Why should you have one equal insurance? You're passing the risk to other And some people, they don't invest on insurance. Why? They say it's an expense. Well, you may say it's an expense until such time you experience the tragedy, then that's the time you would appreciate it. So that's number 1. Kailangan meron insurance yung mga pananim. Pangalawa, is it still profitable? Di ba yung ginagawa ng mga farmers? Baka ginagamit na mano-mano pa rin. May technology na right now. Instead of tao, may machines na. Di ba? Kailangan na rin na mag-upgrade. Sa bansang Thailand, ang nagtatanim na po, hindi na tao. Makina na po nagtatanim. Di ba? So may mga technology instead na 3 months or 6 months ang harvest, may mga iba na shorten na. So in other words, kailangan nila mag-upgrade ng kanilang tools, system, technology in order for them to make more. And last but not least, ito yung nakakalungkot sa mga farmers. Karamihan na ng mga anak ng farmers, they don't want to be any more farmers. Because they know na talagang sa hirap, tapos ang return, napakaliit. Kaya nga, nakakalungkot po. Kaya unless we upgrade, no? Unless they learn, again, alam mo, financial education, kahit ano, kahit na farmer ka, kahit na janitor ka, kailangan matuto ka. Bakit? Pag natuto ka, gagaling ka. Pag gumaling ka, di ba, hindi ka na pwedeng lokohin ng tao. Yun.
Correct. Thank you, Sir Chinkee.
Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Sir Chinkee, just to finalize, any last words of wisdom to our audience?
Yeah. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Hindi, yung mga friendship, family. Oo, sana this won't be our first and last. Sana mas marami pa tayong partnership together. And encouragement ko talaga sa inyo is this year is a good year for you to really start something. Start learning. Start a business. Start an income opportunity. Start investing. Because why? The market is not, yes, I know the market is not yet stable. Pero maganda nga eh. Bumili ka na ngayon. Ako, kakabili ko lang, kaka-invest ko lang ulit. Bakit? Kasi mababa na. Diba? So, it's a good time for you to ask, diba, yung mga friends nyo, paano ba magpalago ng pera? That's number 1. Number 2, ang encouragement ko rin sa inyo to learn. Because why? Learn before you earn. Kung hindi pa kayo matuto, nako, mahirap talaga. Kaya nga encouragement ko sa inyo, follow me at my Facebook. Follow me at my YouTube. YouTube account. Free. Libre po siya so that you can learn. Puntahan nyo na lang yung Chink Positive. Maraming salamat po, FAMI. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Happy Three Kings.
Happy Three Kings. And sir, belated happy birthday.
Uy, thank you. Uy, maraming salamat. Nasaan ang cake? Panay-bati lang kayo, hindi na kayo nagpaparamdam. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much, FAMI.
Sir Chinkee, and thank you again for being with us. Happy Three Kings indeed, and thank you for the gift of financial freedom. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
On this afternoon naman, right after Sir Chinkee, we do have someone who will give to us as well his insights and introduce to us, of course, to First Metro Asset and the mutual fund offerings that we have. So this afternoon, everyone, we have someone, of course, our very own, who graduated from Ateneo de Davao University with degree of BSBA Marketing, with 14 years in the mutual fund industry, a certified investment solicitor, chartered wealth manager from Global Academy of Finance and Management, a registered financial consultant from International Association of Registered Financial Consultants, and a registered estate planner. Everyone, our very own senior relationship manager from First Metro Asset Incorporated Davao, Mr. Augustus Ray P. Alba. Hi, Sir Ray. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Miss Isa, and thank you, Sir Chinkee, for that very wonderful talk with regards to achieving financial freedom. Medyo ang dami kong natutunan sa kanya, no? And medyo mahirap sundan yung kanyang pagka-lively in terms of presentation. But honestly, no, ang dami-dami kong natutunan sa kanyang mga sinabi with regards to how to achieve financial freedom.
May music kami dito, Sir Ray.
That would be nice.
Thank you, Sir Ray, and good afternoon ulit. And as I mentioned earlier, nung pinakilala po kita, I know you will also introduce to us to the world of mutual funds. So I won't take long of your time. Hahayaan ko na po kayo to give our audience their own insights as well to what we can offer. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Miss Isa. And before that, I would like to greet everybody. Good afternoon, no? Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan, no? So sa mga nanonood via FB Live, kanila Miss Yang Esteva, Miss Marilyn Navarrete, kanila May Basilio, and and I've read merong mga from other countries like Hong Kong, Saudi Arabia. Good afternoon sa inyong tanan, no? Good afternoon. So, uh, before that, I would also like to greet everybody a happy and prosperous new year, no, 2021. So this is the first Monday of the year, and I hope that this year is going to be a lot better than last year, kumbaga. So again, no, I am Ray Alba. I'm the Senior Relationship Manager for First Metro Asset Management, and I am based in Davao. So just like Mr. Chinky mentioned earlier, no, and discussed, no, there are actually so many ways, no, to achieve financial freedom. And ang ganda yung sinabi niya with regards to yung 4 Rs, no, yung repair, rebuild, restore, and reinvent, no. So yun po, at the same time we have to change our mindset, no, our money mindset, kumbaga our mindset towards money. No? So ang dami kong natutunan. So and at the same time, we want to really have a financial freedom. Kumbaga yun yung goal natin this afternoon, no? And once we achieve a financial freedom, no, you will be able to live life to the fullest. No? You will have enough income, kumbaga, to pay off your bills, no, or not having to stress out, even if there's unexpected bills that will come along your way, no, or even have a comfortable retirement. Kumbaga, no, yun yung gusto natin. But ang question is how, no? How are we going to achieve the financial freedom that we want? No, so since Mr. Chinky also mentioned, no, an investment vehicle or an instrument that will actually help us achieve our financial freedom called mutual funds. No? So ano yung mutual funds? No? I call this kumbaga a vehicle. Like Mr. Chinky discussed earlier as well, no, na it's para siyang sasakyan, no, na it can bring you to a destination. So from point A to point B. So yung destination that we want is the point B, no, which is the financial freedom that we want. So um and you can actually achieve this through mutual fund investments. So with that, I will be promoting our company, no, First Metro Asset Management Incorporated, or FAMI for short, no, an investment company that actually engage in mutual fund business, no, to help you achieve the financial freedom that you want. So FAMI actually promotes savings mobilization at the same time investment literacy. Yun po yung advocacy ng First Metro Asset Management. So First Metro Asset Management is also one of the leading asset management companies here in the country today. No? So our expertise po is really managing funds and making your money grow over time. Yun po yung expertise ng First Metro Asset Management. And FAMI is actually under the umbrella of Metrobank Group. And kilala naman po natin si Metrobank, di ba? No? So one of the leading financial conglomerates in the country. So FAMI is actually a partnership between three big reputable institutions. No, so First Metro Investment Corporation, tapos at the same time Catholic Education Association of the Philippines or SEAP, tapos the Maris Brothers Congregation Philippines Incorporated. So yun po yung tatlong institution that comprises FAMI. No? So as an asset management company, we have the best investment committee. At the same time, the best fund managers. No? So they are the ones actually responsible for the best performances and the growth of our funds. So we believe kasi, no, sa FAMI, no, clients can actually benefit from the economies of scale. Thus at the same time, client can have access to resources and expertise of the Metrobank Group. So since we are in the business of mutual funds, no, FAMI actually offers 9 different types of funds. No, so basically we are a family of funds. No, so we have funds that could cater to different types of investors depending on their investment objectives. At the same time, risk profile. No, so we have funds that are actually designed for your medium to short term or long term financial goals, or even, no, funds that are designed for conservative type of investors or even aggressive type of investors. Tapos, with that, I will be highlighting, no, 4 of our funds. So, and those are our banner funds in terms of performance and in terms of growth. So, but before that, let me share to you my screen to show to you the 4 funds that I will be discussing. All right. First, we have the First Metro Save and Learn Fixed Income Fund, no, which belongs to the bond fund category, no, or SALFI for short. No, so this fund is designed for conservative type of investors whose investment objective is more of capital preservation. So um, with returns and inflows that is derived from fixed income instruments. So basically, this fund is mostly invested in securities that are fixed income generating, no, such as government securities. So when you say government securities, kasi these are debt instruments that are issued and guaranteed by the Philippine government. Tapos at the same time, no, meron din siyang investments in corporate papers. So these are also another debt instruments that are issued by corporations. And even cash in bank. So meron po siyang mga investments doon. So in terms of risk, it's very low. No? So if you're looking for an investment that has prudent growth and for your short-term or to medium-term financial goals, no, this fund is actually good for you. No? So next, we have the FAMI Balance Fund. No? So our Balance Fund, or the First Metro Save and Learn Balance Fund, or SALBAF for short, is actually an open-end, long-term balanced mutual fund with a complete package portfolio invested in blue chip stocks. So when you say blue chip stocks, these are the likes of SM Investments, Ayala Corporation, PLDT, and so on. No? And at the same time, meron din po siyang investment in government securities. So this fund is actually you get to enjoy both worlds, kumbaga, because you get to be invested in both stocks and bonds already. So in terms of risk, it's kind of moderate lang, no? So if you're an investor looking for a diversified investment, no, that is a combination of both aggressive and conservative type of securities, and you have an investment objective that is designed for medium to long term, no, then this fund is actually designed for you. So next, probably is our FAMI equity funds. And I will be discussing two of our funds. No? The First Metro Save and Learn Equity Fund and the Save and Learn Philippine Index Fund. No? So first, we have the First Metro Save and Learn Equity Fund. So this fund is actually an aggressive fund and actively managed. No? So this fund is more of designed for investors who seeks more on capital appreciation. So this fund is an open-end, long-term, growth-oriented equity mutual fund whose portfolio is invested in a wide range of blue-chip stocks and fixed income securities. No, so this fund, when you say kasi blue chip stocks, these are actually companies that are matured, stable, and profitable and long-lasting. So in terms of in this kind of investment, these are relatively safe investments. So if you are looking for an investment vehicle that invests in the biggest corporations in the Philippines, and if you believe that the stock market is going to increase or to rise more, no, here in the country for in the next few years, then this fund is actually good for you, no, kasi this fund follows the concept of higher risk, higher reward. So in terms of risk, it's kind of aggressive. But then again, if you're going to invest in this fund, no, you have to stay in the long run kasi you will never go wrong. Despite the volatilities in the market or ups and downs in the market, our fund manager stands ready to take advantage of opportunities, at the same time minimize risk. No? And at the same time, no, if your goal is to make your money grow over time and make your money work for you in the future, then this fund is actually good and designed for you. No? So another fund or last fund that I'm going to discuss would be the First Metro Save and Learn Philippine Index Fund. So unlike the SALEF or the first fund that I have discussed, the equity fund, no, this fund is passively managed, no, because this fund mirrors the movement of the Philippine stock market index itself. So this fund is very easy to track and very easy to understand kasi this portfolio is invested mostly in the top 30 corporations listed in the stocks exchange. So these are the top 30 corporations. No? So if you invest in this fund, you get to have access to all these corporations already. So this fund can provide investors the opportunity to have access to the capital markets and actually will enable them to reap satisfactory returns through prudent selection of equity securities. So if you're actually a newbie, no, of this fund, newbie and who wants to invest in stock market but doesn't have the time, the expertise, or the capital, no, and you want to have a potential high return, then actually this fund is good for you. No? So this fund is intended and designed for long-term investment horizon. So those are the 4 funds, no, that I will be highlighting. And you can actually get to invest on these funds for as low as 5,000 pesos. So gone are the days na sinabing investment or mutual fund, pangmayaman lang yan or ayaw nyo kasi kailangan ng malaking capital. But actually, mutual fund is very affordable. You can get to invest for as low as 5,000 pesos. And also, it's very convenient kasi you get to invest, no, or open a mutual fund investment via online. And you can actually visit to any of our FAMI branches located near you, or you can even talk to our certified investment solicitors to know or to ask how to open an investment, no, a mutual fund investment. So those funds that I've discussed are just some of the funds that FAMI manages. So we have other funds but that you can actually choose from, like dollar funds, no, or other equity funds that we have. So to know more of our funds, you can actually visit our website at www.fami.com.ph, or if you have more queries with regards on how to invest and what are the best investments or best funds for you, you can actually email me, at ray.alba@fami.com.ph, or you can contact me in my mobile number at 0919-998-1082. So again, I hope you all learned a lot from us this afternoon, from me and from Mr. Chinkee, and make FAMI your partner in achieving your goals to become financially independent. Thank you. Miss Iza?
Sir Ray, thank you so much for introducing
Thank you.
mutual fund is and introducing us syempre to First Metro Asset. Sir Ray, before I leave you, no, or before we leave this stream, matanong ko lang po, any message para sa ating mga audience in terms of a motivation for them to get started 2021 na talagang aiming high, financially free? Ano po ba ang inyong insights dito, kumbaga?
Okay. If you're actually aiming to become financially independent or to achieve financial freedom, you have to, again, pay yourself first. So that's one thing, that's one advice that I can give. So you have to pay yourself first. Little by little, kumbaga, you set aside something for yourself, and then make that money grow over time. You have to invest it wisely, so that you can actually achieve the financial freedom or achieve the financial goals that you want in life. So again, you have to change your mindset with regards to handling your money, just like what Mr. Chinkee mentioned. So you have to pay yourself first. You create the budget. At the same time, focus on what goal that you have, or the financial goals that you have, and again, choose the right investments. So yun po yung pwede kong maging advice sa inyo to have a better 2021.
Ang galing naman. Thank you so much, Sir Ray,
Thank you.
for those tips or advices, syempre, sa ating mga audience. And we're really grateful that you've shared as well yung knowledge mo on what
Thank you.
mutual is, because gaya nga nung nasabi mo kayo, Sir Ray, marami nagtatanong, nagsasabi, pang mayaman lang ata mag-invest. Well, actually, no, because First Metro Asset is here and mutual fund is actually here, and very perfect for newbies as well, and for those na talagang hindi alam, walang time to invest. So, thank you so much, Sir Ray, and we're grateful that you have come and presented with us dito sa first Monday of 2021. What a productive way to spend it. And we're thankful as well to all our audience who are still on the live stream. Maraming salamat po. And that's it for this afternoon, Sir Ray. Thank you so much for being with us. And also thank you to Sir Chinkee earlier for being with us as well. Dun sa mga questions kanina, or those who sent their questions, we will be providing you with instruction on how to claim your prize from us. So again, maraming salamat and happy first Monday of 2021 as always. Thank you for being with us. Do follow First Metro Asset on our Facebook and all of our accounts. And again, for inquiries, kanina flash naman ni Sir Raiden yung kanyang credentials. So thank you so much, and we are grateful to you, everyone. This has been First Metro Asset. Bye!
Bye, everyone. Stay safe. God bless.
Yes. Thank you.
Picture yourself 10 years from now. If you set aside 5,000 pesos per month 10 years ago without investing it, you would easily have 600,000 pesos today. Today, you're looking forward to your new car, new house, or a dream vacation. Because of inflation, your purchasing power for that 600,000 pesos would actually be worth a lot less today. But if you invested your money in a mutual fund, not only would you have maintained your money's purchasing power, your money would be worth more today. For information, visit the FAMI website. Picture yourself 10 years from now. If you set aside 5,000 pesos per month 10 years